Okay, I think you guys can hear me now. Give me 1 second and I will be right back. All right, so finally I have everything ready. I believe I am mostly good to go. Uh, but yeah, okay. Hello everybody. I don't know how well you can see me. Let me actually pop around so that I can see my. All right, perfect. Hello everybody. It's been a little bit. It's the first time I've actually streamed a launch, but yeah. My dog is barking at literally nothing. Okay. Well, we are back here with another launch. As you can see behind me, let me move out of the way. Starhopper right there, sitting on the pad right there. So let me give you guys a sense of scale of how, like, of the size of this thing. So it's maybe not quite up to my kneecaps, but around that area. But now, this is my dog. Spain. Come here. Don't worry, the dog will be put inside before I actually launch this thing. I will be moving the camera and also zooming out um, before we actually do launch. We're gonna hold for a couple minutes. Not anything wrong. I just need to make sure that obviously my dad's out here because, yeah, I still go to school, so I need my dad to be out here so that I can actually do this. So I'm just waiting on him. Every time, Speed. I think I'm gonna actually wait to connect these leads um to the for the actual like thing. But yeah, so that is basically what we're gonna be doing today, is we're gonna be launching uh Starhopper. I'm gonna be going to 0.5x zoom on my phone before we actually launch, so that if it does actually go up, that I can actually like see it go up and it not just, or the camera can actually see it go up and it not just like kind of be there. So, yeah. So here is our launch controller for the day. It's just a simple launch controller. I've used it for all of my flights thus far. And the new addition to this is the drone. We will be getting some footage from the drone. Um, there was a way that I could make it so that, let me actually point my camera up a little bit so I can stand back a little bit more. I have it to a sprinkler, that's why I call it sprinkler if you've been with me for a while. There we are. Okay, so yeah. Um I did have a way to get the GoPro. Speaking of which, I am gonna get the GoPro before we launch. I do have to grab that, but that's inside charging right now. Um let me just gonna double check on the stream, make sure it looks good in studio. Yeah, I mean, it seems fine right now. So, all right, perfect. Okay, so, um, I don't know the exact time we're gonna launch yet, but it is going to be coming up soon. There was a way that I could get the GoPro footage onto the stream, but that would stop me from being able to do slow-mos and all that, and I still really want to do slow-mos, so you know how I am with my slow-mos. I love slow-mos. Um, Sorry, let me say that like Trump. I love slow-mos. Slow-mos are the best. We spend billions and billions of dollars in slow-mos. Anyways, not to get political or anything. But yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing today, is launching this Starhopper. So let me tell you a little bit about the process of actually getting Starhopper to the way it is right now. You guys may not be able to hear me too well. That's because I'm like standing out. Just let me know if you can't hear me a whole lot, and I'll try and step closer or enhance the audio or something. So, um, but yeah. So as of right now, My MacBook is dying, so I may actually have to take my MacBook inside just for a little bit. But so Starhopper, I've had a Starhopper model for a while. I've had this basically sitting on my dresser for a couple months now. Um, but I am finally ready to, like launch this thing. So there is an A8-3 engine in the bottom of that thing. There's just a simple igniter and a plug. Um, I got it all from Hobby Lobby. Apparently, Hobby Lobby sells that sort of stuff. So, hooray on B. Um, but yeah, so there were a couple predictions of what is going to happen to Starhopper. I will share my predictions in just a minute as soon as I get. There we go. Okay, so here are my predictions. Here are my or let's go over the predictions like that other people gave. So people on X and stuff. So here is what they said. So if you're on X, you may know Starship Project. I follow him, he follows me, or so on and so forth. And oh yay, hooray! All right, so um, so yeah, hi everybody. Okay, uh, all right. So, as of this current moment, I am not quite sure of when we're gonna launch. I have to wait for my dad to get out here. Yes, I know. Oh my God, you still live with your dad? Yeah, I still go to school. Leave me alone. Um, so the predictions I got were that it may go up, um, and yeah. All right. So, that it was. So the couple predictions that I got. We're gonna start off from Starship Project. His prediction was that it was gonna go up and then maybe slightly curve to the side as things go about. Um, my prediction is very similar to that. I do think that it is going to go up. His, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments since you're on the stream, if I'm wrong, but I think it was because of a thrust vector control issue. That very majestic. What are you doing? You're in my way. Thrust vector control issue. With the engine, and that caused it to like spiral out. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, in the comments, just let me know. Um, but yeah. So, um, my prediction is that it's probably gonna go up. Um, Now, whether it goes up and it goes, that's um, that's to be determined. Um, but yeah, um, whether it will go up and keep going up, or whether it will go up and just all that. So, yeah, let's talk about. I mean, since people came on, let's talk a little bit about the flight profile a little bit. Yes, I know you have your ball. Let me see. Hey. Okay. So whenever we get confirmation to launch, I will run inside, grab my GoPro. I do have to really quick, I have to keep monitoring the percentage on my MacBook just to make sure that, uh, yeah, T minus, I am not quite sure at the moment. I would probably say maybe in the next 30 minutes or so. That may be a little far out. I'll ask my dad and see what his current standing is on this. Um, but so once we get to 0, I don't have a countdown. Sorry, I'm getting better at streaming. I'm trying to figure out how to get a countdown with this stuff, but as of right now, I don't have one. Once we are ready, T0, I'm gonna insert the key, press the button, and watch what happens. Hopefully, it'll ignite properly and go up. and I just remembered that it doesn't have any way to vent right now. So, I don't know. I don't know if I should add something. I still have a little bit of time. Um, camera's over here, not over there. I still have a little bit of time, so start your project. Do you think I should add event or a hole for event and so on, so forth? I've never really launched something like this before. The last one that I had was like not that much of a problem. So, oh, right in the pool deck. Um, but yeah, so I still have a little bit of time on my hands. I will figure out when tier the T0 will be. Um, but yeah, so let me kind of give you a little bit of a tour of the launch site. So as you can see, hopper on the pad right here. Um, the flame trench is right here. Um, hopefully there's a concrete slab right under that. Hopefully the heat should disperse and everything go this way. May add a little bit of dirt to kind of like enhance that effect. Um, but then after that, hopefully, hopefully, um, should be able to connect the leads, and then so on and so forth. So Starhopper's here, things here. The GoPro will probably go on one of these two back corners. The drone will be at somewhere in the sky. For the ones that let's see, check comments really quickly. Okay, think that is very good information. This is the drone. This is Ares Ascender. This is what is going to be taking our beautiful footage, 4K camera right there. So that will launch sooner rather than later. I do have to keep the remote near enough to the my phone camera because if in order for me to see its footage, I have to keep it connected to my phone. I tried live streaming um, the drone footage and then like sending it to the and then sending it to OBS so I could get that too, but I could not uh I I could not figure that out for the life of me of how to. I tried for literally 30 minutes and was like, this is not worth my time. I'm just gonna upload the drone footage after. So if you don't follow me on X and you're watching this and you have an account and you can go on X, please go follow me. Um, and to any space rocket person, YouTuber, Starship, whatever, X person, please don't get political. I understand X is for like giving your thoughts, but I don't like when I follow people for the rocket stuff and all of a sudden it's just a whole bunch of political stuff. So, yeah, I try not to be political on there a lot because, yeah. So, um, yeah, let me check the percentage on my MacBook. 7%. Okay. Let me go figure out where our current standings. Oh, I also have to get a water bottle to spray down the pad. So, let me go ask current standings and I'll come back out here. I'll probably have to immediately take the MacBook inside just so I can yeah. So, I will be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. So, I've just learned, I don't know how I didn't notice, my dad is currently at Walmart. So, we do have a little bit of time beforehand. Um, I do need to grab an extension cord because I'm just gonna run this thing from my house and I'm not gonna bother bringing it inside, and I have to go quick because I have 4%. So, I'll be right back again. And connect it to power. Beautiful. Okay, I'm back again. So, I had some bad news, then I had good news, then I had bad news again, then I had good news again. So, first bad news. So, I forgot we were using all of our extension cords for Christmas lights and stuff. It's been rescheduled. Oh, yay, my bamboo lap order is getting here on Tuesday. Perfect. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, so, alright. So, first bad news, forgot we were using all our extension cords for Christmas lights. First good news was I remembered, or then I looked out front and realized that we had an extra cord, an extra extension cord kind of just sitting, not plugged into anything. So I took that. Second bad news is I realized that the extension cord wasn't long enough for me to plug in my MacBook cord. What is in my pocket? Oh, it's just tape. Yeah, so second bad news is the extension cord wasn't long enough for me to plug in my MacBook and have that. Second good news, though, was I found another one that also wasn't being used, I don't think, and plug that in. So now we're good. Power is situated, I think. I can't tell what my MacBook is telling me. Think it's fine. Yeah. Pretty sure everything's okay. If I notice that it drops anymore, then I'll bring it back towards the house, just temporarily. Come back here and do stuff. The reason why I'm so close is because my launch controller, one is not wireless, and two also is a lot shorter than I thought it was. So, I was originally all the way back by my fence, which is like probably another. So, if you were to take the distance from the rocket to the table and then probably double that, you'd probably get to where I was before. Then I realized that that launch controller was way too close, and so, yeah, and there's my dad. So, hopefully we can start relatively soon. I don't know if I'm getting any power. So, I'll be right back. Huh? Can't hear you. What? Can't hear you. Oh, what? No. I'm back. I didn't know if it's you. So now we're not. As soon as I bring the food in and pull stuff away, I'm gonna keep back up. Wait a minute. Okay. So like 10, like 10 minutes until all your balls. Okay. Okay. We are T minus 10 minutes away from launch of Starhopper. A little less, maybe a little more. I'm gonna say 10 minutes. So, set a timer for 10 minutes. Alright. My MacBook is fine-ish. I'm probably gonna turn down my brightness. I don't really need to see myself a whole lot. Okay, so I'll give it like a little bit of time, just a teeny tiny bit. I'll give it like When we're at 2 minutes, I'll run inside. No, that's a little bit much. Once we're at 5 minutes, maybe 4, I will run inside. Let's say 5. I'll run inside, grab the GoPro, get that set up, and then get the drone, get that in the air, and then I may back this stuff up just a little bit. While we do that, though, or while we wait, I do have 2 bottles of water here. I'm gonna spray the area, even though it probably won't catch anything on fire. Better safe than sorry. So I'm going to just cut a little slit in the bottles just so I can spray a little water. So yeah. So let's get the water and start spraying it. It's a little bit too slow. Hold on, I have to cut a bigger slit in the bottle. Or we'll do 3 slits. That works too. Okay. Oh, yep. That. Yep. Sprinkler. Wow. It's the sprayer, but okay. Here we are. 2 bottles of water. Okay, we are 6 minutes. Let me am I okay, I'm still gonna start, so oh, do I have low power mode on? Battery settings. Let me make sure that I have low battery mode on. Let's see. On battery. Okay. So maybe I am getting power. I don't think I'm charging. I think I'm just getting enough power so that it stays on. Okay, so we are T minus in about 15 seconds. We'll be T minus 6 minutes out, and then I'll go get go get the stuff, and then we'll be ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are 6 minutes. Let me go grab the stuff, and I will be right back. Okay. Oh, it's there. Okay. All right, we are T minus. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right, so here is my Hero 8. Why does it say go live? Chrome. Am I live right now? I am. Okay. OBS. All right. Okay, we are T minus 3 minutes to launch. Let me get this GoPro set up to where I want it to be, and we will get this ready. All right. Here. Tape. Okay. Now, if you follow me at all, you know that I love my blue tape. Blue tape is my best friend. So, okay, as you can see, GoPro is on. We are 2 minutes out. So let me get this drone up. Let me also zoom out on the camera just so I can, so you guys can see up. Okay, so 0.5 camera. Ah, there we are. Okay, so then I'm gonna rotate my laptop just a bit so I can visualize where I'm pointing up to. Okay, pointing up. And like that. Okay, and let me move the table a little bit away. We are T minus 1 minute away from the expected liftoff. If anything does occur between then we will figure that out. As of right now, we are good for launch. So, yeah. Sun is starting to go down a little tiny bit. We are 56 seconds away. Let me get this drone up in the air. We can always extend it by a little bit of time. All right, drone is on, and set it here. Get it ready. Okay, and then okay, and then connect it to my phone. Okay, we are 15 seconds away, but I am going to kind of hold this for just a quick hold, just so I can get everything finished, and then we will launch, and then we'll be ready. So give me just a minute to get this drone up in the air. My camera may go out for just a second, and in case of that, I will set my MacBook up to be ready for that if that does happen. So let me actually just, here's my MacBook. So let me just actually switch really quickly to my Mac camera. Oh, yeah, that's the microphone. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll do, that's the microphone, properties, the MacBook Air camera. Okay. Okay, so it's not as great quality, but this is only temporarily just until I can get the drone up. Um, Thumbs thing. Okay, so the drone's controller there. Put my phone up here, and then I will connect my phone hopefully in just a moment. Okay, and then properties, MacBook Air, Matthew's iPhone 16 Pro Maximus. Oh no, that's the desk view camera. I don't want that. That is also the desk view camera. 16 Pro Max. Maximus. Okay, there we go. And then let me make sure that that's still at 0.5. Yep, that's still at 0.5. And let me rotate or bring you guys out a little. Oh wait, is that the wrong way? No wait. Yeah, that was the right way. Okay. All right. That's as close as. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong way. Again. Okay, maybe. Almost. Almost there. Yeah, that's the right direction. Okay. So that is where I want that to be. I can go up a little bit. All right, and then the drone looks good. So let me move back just it. Or no, yeah, we'll move back the table just a little bit. Just so if it does come flying towards me, it doesn't hit anything on the table. Which it shouldn't fly towards me, but you always gotta be safe and sorry. Okay, so I believe we are ready for liftoff. So let me get these leads installed, and then we will be go for launch. Make sure GoPro still running, and yes, GoPro still running. Okay, we are almost ready for liftoff. Hopefully it doesn't just go flying everywhere, and that's that. Had okay. All right, and then Okay, leads are connected. I believe we are ready for takeoff. So, let me grab the off key really quickly as soon as I can get the gloves off in a second. So I can grab the key. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have our launch key right here, and I will unpause the clock as soon as we are ready. Just go. Okay. All right, launch key is in, and we are ready for flight. So, let's unpause the clock. All right. Okay, let's go. All right. So let me unpause our clock here. Okay. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And I am getting nothing from the igniter. Okay. Hold. Let me pull the igniters. Oh, okay. That happened. Okay, let me check the igniter really, really fast. As soon as we're done with this, I will recycle back to 30 because I don't know what happened. So, get this igniter. So, igniter is fully in. Grab the plug, push the plug in, and bend the leads a little bit and spin them out. Okay, so should be good. And huh? Where? That's a plane. Yeah. Okay. Now this isn't the only attempt we have. If this igniter doesn't work, I have 4 more, so we can always uh, go into those if we need them. Hopefully I won't have to use them, but we always have options if we do need to go into this reserves. So, okay, new igniter is in. We will recycle back from 25 seconds, and hopefully get this thing. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, let's get this thing back on the pad and try once more. So let me just rotate the igniter where I want it to be. Push in that plug as much as I can. And make sure that these igniters are, or these igniter leads are spread apart. Okay. And then center it pad. And that. Okay. Attempt number 2. Here we go. Okay, let's recycle back to 15 inch. Set a timer for 15 seconds. No, not 15 minutes. Set a timer for 20 seconds. Right, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Whoop. And there went the motor. That was a little delayed, but from what I saw, that went up. Holy cow. Pad looks fine. Let's check on our little buddy here. Yeah, whew, that motor came clean out. I definitely should have added a port there. We can always do that again because I have three other engines. So if we want to do that more than once, we always can. Huh? It was supposed to go up. Huh? All right, here's our engine. I don't know if you guys saw it on the feed, but it flew out as soon as it flew. I mean, it went up. I'm glad about that. So, yeah. All right. So, what to do from here? All right, give me one moment. Okay, don't leave yet because we're doing another one in just a minute. Okay, so let's do this once more. So I'm going to flip you guys around, or actually, yeah, I'm gonna flip you guys around so you can see over here. Okay, so we are going to be launching Starhopper one more time, but we're also going to finally full launch um, these two. May recognize B2 and then Ship 1. So Ship 1 does not have a slot to put an engine, unfortunately. That would take a little bit too much time, but we are just going to launch the full stack. And let me go ahead and really quick check on the drone's battery percentage. I'm actually going to land it just quickly. Just so I can save some battery. And then go over here and this back on. Okay, so let's get into the two that will be, and then this is the final send off for this pad too. So, um, let's go ahead. And let me shut off the GoPro really quickly. Just so we can save some battery in all of my equipment while we do this. So, you can kind of see me over here. Hello. I'm going to put in and actually take off my gloves so I can do this a lot easier because this is not easy with gloves on. So, yeah, full stack. Okay, so new engine is going to go into Starhopper. And then where is this other engine? Ah, right here. And this other engine is going to go into the bottom of B2. All right. So then after we do that, we can take our igniters, which I do have to cut one of them. Just cut them down the middle so I can get the igniter. I do have 4 igniters, so yeah, just good to know. And then set those there. And then we'll set that igniter in there in just a second as soon as I can get this plug out. There we go. Okay, so igniter going into B2. B2 now has an engine and an igniter. And then we will set that full thing. I'm actually going to add a little bit of tape. I did forget about that. I usually add tape to the bottom of these things just to kind of help with it not falling out. Now B2 does have some venting, so and then we will really quickly add some vents soon-ish to Starhopper, just so I can make sure that it doesn't, so the engine doesn't go poof again. So hopefully, if everything goes well. So just see, and yep. All right, so we got B2 with its engine and its igniter, and we will set that on the pad along with our good old friend Ship 1, because Ship 1 has not seen action since the very first static fire all that time ago. So that will come down over here so that it can stay level with the ground. Maybe, or maybe I won't. I'm not going to stack S1 yet, but it will be stacked. I just don't want it to topple over. So then let me grab. Oh, and there goes B2. Okay. Yeah. Let me grab a drill really quickly. We got a drill. All right. So let's get like right here. All right, so that should have gone through. I think that did. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go on the same. We'll add 3 of them. So that give it a little bit of redundancy. And then I do have to add one to the top. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, though. Uh, yeah, okay. Well, I think that's the best we're going to get for right now. So, all right, Hopper. You get a round 2. Wasn't planning on it, but you know what? I'm feeling good today. So let's go ahead and do it. So, we have a Hopper. So we'll send Hopper out first, and then we'll do the vent. So, all right. So let me grab the igniter, push it in, and then grab the plug, twist off these little nubbins. Okay. And then push the igniter in, and push in the plug, and then spin the igniter around here, and then cross those a little bit. Okay, so Hopper is ready to go for a round 2. So let's get this thing out onto pad. I'll get everything set back up. I'll get the drone back in the air. Sun is going down, so by the time this finishes and we get the bees on the stack or on the pad, it will be ready to actually uh it'll be ready to go. So that looks good almost. We just need to back it up a little bit. And there we go. Okay. Hopper number 2. Let's see what happens. Alright. Got the old. Put on the new. Not going to do a timer for this one. I'm just going to count it down from 10 when it's ready. All right. So we are going. Quickly. Nope. Don't turn off yet. All right. Slow mo. That's a slow mo. Okay. So let me get our drone back up in the air. Yeah, so I do Okay. Sorry you couldn't hear that last one, but yeah. Um, but yeah, so that was basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. I hope you guys really have fun. I will be putting the drone footage and the GoPro footage of all three of those on my X page. So if you haven't subscribed to me or haven't seen me in that yet, just go inside. Oh, okay. Well, I'm almost done. So thank you guys for watching. This is from, or don't forget to like to make sure that or to to let the YouTube algorithm know that I, or that I am doing good. And this has been a really fun day. This is Matthew from Space Exploration. Peace, guys.